Hard to believe, but the presidential election is only 7 months away, and the city of Portland taking steps now to prepare for potential protests. The council voting today to fund the return of riot police. It is 6 o'clock. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Jenny Hansen. Digging deeper into all of this, Joelle Jones is live with reaction from the community. And Joelle, when we had this before, it was a big deal when it went away.
Yes, there's a lot of mixed reaction. As we head into that election season, Mayor Ted Wheeler said this team is a must-have to protect property and people here in Portland. And although police officials say that there have been a lot of changes to policies and laws since 2020 and the former rapid response team, we heard a lot of distrust from Portlanders, some who have received settlements from the city after having their homes tear gassed, and others who say this agreement could grant raises to officers who harmed protesters.
This team has a lot of eyes looking at them. The public is watching. Internally within the police bureau, we are watching.
All eyes on Portland's new public order team as the latest iteration of riot cops return to the Rose City ahead of the election season. Today, Portland City Council greenlit an agreement to fund the specialized team, including a 6% pay raise for the team's members, costing the city about $380,000 annually.
In the real world, these people wouldn't be getting a raise. They'd be getting a performance improvement plan.
I guess I don't have trust, and I'm looking for how has anything changed?
While police and city officials argued the additional pay is similar to other police specialty groups and is needed to cover the more than 40 hours of additional training, community members argued taxpayers are still fitting the bill for settlements related to the former rapid response team's handling of the 2020 protests.
Night after night, the riot squad blanketed the city in tear gas, shot and beat innocent protesters, and targeted journalists who were recording their misconduct.
The landscape of crowd management has completely changed since 2020. We have changes in Oregon law. We have a lot of changes in our policies.
The former rapid response team disbanded in 2021 after a member-wide resignation following the indictment of Officer Corey Budworth, who was charged with assault following this incident in which he can be seen beating a photojournalist with a baton. After a formal apology, the charges were dropped.
When one of their number faced just a smidgen of accountability, the entire squad resigned in disgrace rather than face that accountability.
We need to get the best people that we can get in place, pay them according to the responsibility and specialty that we are going to expect of them, and move forward.
Now, in a statement, Juan Chavez with the Oregon Justice Resource Center said in part, without new accountability measures or a ban on including abusive officers from the 2020 uprising in the new team, the creation of the Crowd Control Unit is likely a major backwards step. Now, those concerns were echoed in a statement we received from the ACLU of Oregon, which you can read at coin.com. I do want to mention I asked for clarification, and PPB confirmed to me that former members of the rapid response team will be eligible for this new unit. And while they're still working out what this training will look like, we're told that all of the 50 members of this new team will be required to receive 96 hours of training. So we'll watch this closely. But for now, live in Portland, I'm Joelle Jones, KOIN 6 News.
All right, Joelle, thank you.